Hey, Jaron. I think we should do another draft.
I'm in.
But, alright, I got one for you. Animals. Give me your list of animals.
Animals. Number one pick, I'm for sure going with the sea otter. Because just look at them. I mean.
Okay. Don't get me wrong. I love sea otters. They're great. But they are a number 3 animal at best. Lower than that. They're lower than that.
That's crazy.
They're cute. They're awesome. But there are so many cool animals out there. Not even cool. There's cuter animals for sure.
No,
Yeah.
Otters all the way.
Koalas. Boom.
No, they're vicious.
Koalas are vicious and cute. That is amazing.
Yes, but otters aren't vicious. They're cool.
Otters are vicious.
No, they aren't.
Yes, they are.
No, they aren't.
Get a feral otter. Guaranteed to eat you.
Why would I get a feral otter?
For the sole purpose of this experiment.
No. Just don't get a feral one. You're good, you know? It's that easy.
Oh, yes. Let me go pick out my non-feral otter. You don't know that. Walker, that boy could have that boy could have rabies. You wouldn't even know.
Take a guess. I don't know. Hope for the best. But otters are cool.
Bro.
I gotta say.
My number 1 pick is a lot easier. You need some help.
What's wrong with otters?
They're not a number 1 animal. They are not. Straight up, they are not.
Number 1. You're just crazy.
No, I'm not. My number 1. That's tough. Probably pangolins. I love pangolins so much.
Pangolins?
Yes, not penguins. Pangolins. Pangolins.
Yeah, I have no clue what those are.
Pangolins. Yeah. Okay.
Pangolins?
Pangolins. They're like if you put a shield on a hedgehog.
Armadillo.
Yeah, they're like armadillo anteaters.
That's why.
I don't know. I'll show you a picture of them. Look,
Why is that your number 1 pick?
Look how cool they are.
See, you're dissing on my otter pick, and you go with that.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, look at that thing. Tell me that thing isn't cool.
It is. Top 5.
Oh, for sure. Top 5. It's my number 1.
It is. I wouldn't put that number 1.
I would.
No.
I would. I would.
That is cool, but no.
100% I would.
Okay. Very similar to your number 1 pick.
You said armadillos?
No. Name-wise, I'm going with penguins.
Penguins? I hate penguins, bro.
Why? What is wrong? What did penguins do to you? They're so goofy.
Multiple things. Penguins are like crazy, dude.
Yeah.
No, in a bad way.
No.
No, like they are bad. They're like
What do they do?
They're like dolphins. If you know what I mean by that.
I do.
They're really like
Mean.
Yeah, mean is it?
Mean's an understatement.
Mean is by far an understatement. I mean, penguins are bad.
No, not that bad.
Penguins are cute.
They're very cute. And they can swim.
They're evil.
And they can't fly.
There's a lot of animals that can swim. They can swim.
They won't go away. Okay, but it's the only bird that can swim but can't fly.
It's
a true fact.
Nope.
Yep.
Puffins.
What? No.
Yes, puffins. Puffins might be able to fly.
I know for a fact that penguins are the only ones that can swim. Can't fly.
I guess puffins can fly.
Yeah. I know
but
that
I'm
one.
sure there are more than that. I'm sure of it.
That's the only one.
You sure? Swim and can't fly?
Let's Google right now. The amount of things you've searched up in the past 10 seconds is crazy. I swear if I'm wrong, I'm throwing hands with that bowling alley.
What's wrong with the bowling alley?
It showed up on the screen.
What do you mean bowling alley?
The bowling alley we went to today.
Uh-huh.
You know how it had like random sayings on the bottom of the screen?
Oh.
Like of the score?
Okay.
It says
Okay.
penguins are the only animals that
So
can
while
swim but can't fly.
while stomping me in bowling, you were looking at the fact sheet, the facts it was giving you.
That's exactly what I was doing.
Okay.
And yes, I learned that penguins are the only
I don't know if that's
birds
true.
that can swim but can't
I'm sure I
fly.
can prove that wrong.
I don't
African
think
penguins, they can swim. I don't know how to try.
Just saying.
I could look up birds that can fly.
See, bowling
birds
bowling helps me get smarter. This is why I love bowling.
Yes. Let me. My favorite. Oh, right here. Streamer duck. It's a bird that can't fly, but it's a duck, so it can swim.
That's so stupid. Okay, so bowling did me dirty. I see how it is.
And a cormorant that looks like it can swim.
I'm never trusting that bowling screen again.
That bird is swimming, but it can't fly.
That bird? You don't even know what it's called.
It's a Titicaca grebe. It's. It's a lake.
Yeah, I know. It's
in
the one
Mexico.
No, that's like it's between.
It's in South America. That's all I know.
It's no. Give me a second, cause I know where it is. It's between Paraguay and Bolivia, I think.
Ooh, I know where my lake is.
That's because geography is cool. No, it's not. I'm
Anyways,
just stupid.
one-upping your penguin decision here. Sharks.
That's fair.
Sharks
I was gonna say shark on my third.
Sharks are so cool. Sharks are
In particular, what shark are you going for?
hammerheads or goblin sharks
I agree with
or
you.
reaver shark or ghost sharks.
I think.
You've seen a
Okay.
ghost shark?
Mm-mm.
God, they're freaky. Hold on.
Really?
Yes.
My number, if I had to pick, if I was like picking a certain shark, my number one would probably be hammerhead.
They're called chimeras. Look at this.
Oh, that is weird. That's
Yeah.
freaky.
Yeah.
But I'd say like if we were ranking sharks right now, I'd have to say hammerhead on first, and second would be the mako sharks.
Mako? Makos are pretty cool.
Did you know makos are like the fastest sharks? I don't remember what their top speeds are, but they're the fastest sharks. They're really cool. I've always found them really interesting.
I like
why.
the lemon sharks. I like lemon
sharks.
I like lemon sharks
I like
because they get
sharks.
territorial over people.
Yeah, I know.
It's commonplace for them to attack other sharks and people for being affectionate towards other sharks.
That's crazy.
Which is actually, and that is the reason for I'm pretty sure most shark attacks.
Really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Okay, so my number 3. Oh, this is tough. I'm debating between two. Give me a second. No, I had it in my head. Like I knew what I was gonna say, then it kind of just like stopped. It disappeared.
I can name my number 3 if you need it. If you need time.
You just said your number 3. I think you're on 4 now. You went first, didn't you?
No, you did.
Oh yeah, I did with the otters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're on. Yeah, that was your second.
I can do third if you want me to.
Sharks is your second pick.
Yeah, sharks are second. Sharks are a good second pick.
I guess. I think better. I think it's better at third.
I think your sea otter pick is better at most third.
That's. I can't agree on that. I love otters.
So.
Otters are so cool. I have. Ooh, yes. Okay. Number 3. My number 3. Red pandas.
Okay. I can get behind red pandas.
I think that's a very, very fair spot.
Red pandas were kind of ruined for me by the Turning Red movie. But
I haven't watched it, so.
I haven't either.
Just knowing that it exists.
Knowing that movie exists makes me dislike red pandas. Makes me want to kind of like I'm talking hairbrush or hairspray lighter flamethrower.
No, why? There's nothing wrong with them though.
There's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah.
But the movie.
The movie
makes something wrong with them.
That's fair. That's fair. Even though we've never seen it.
Never seen the movie. But no.
The red pandas are so cute. You can't even lie. I'd like if I could. I'd go buy me a red panda right now. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think that's legal though. So.
It might be.
It could be. I kind of doubt it though.
You can own a yak. I know a girl who owned a peacock. So.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. She owned a peacock. Yeah. Crazy. I know. But she did.
Ooh, you want to hear this story I heard about a couple days ago?
Sure.
From a gas station worker.
Oh, really?
Yes, she has some weird
interesting stories.
Okay, so one of the people that came into the store, they saw a person walking down the street with a pet groundhog. Walking a groundhog on a leash.
That same girl I was telling you about?
Down the road.
No, you're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe the same girl I was telling you about. Her grandpa had a pet groundhog.
Maybe it's the same guy.
That's what maybe.
Watch it be the same person.
No, you don't understand. Because I was explaining this and she was like, yeah. Because I was just listening. I was doing my thing. I was listening to what she was saying. Mm-hmm. And she was explaining it, and she was like, yeah, my grandpa. She was talking about all the pets she had, because we were on the topic of pets. And she was explaining that, she was like, yeah, my grandpa had a pet groundhog, and every day he would sit down with it at a picnic table and feed it food, and it would sit there and eat lunch with him. And I was like, I want a pet groundhog.
Yeah,
I was exactly. Like, I guarantee
if I could get a groundhog to sit down and eat lunch with me,
bro,
I'd get a groundhog.
I would get rid of you for a groundhog.
Hey, that's just that's too much. That's too much. Ain't no way. For a groundhog.
You can't give me an innocent smile like a groundhog can.
That's
you're too mischievous.
Ain't no way. Wait, did you say your number 3 yet?
No.
Okay. Well, I think red pandas is pretty solid.
Okay.
They're cool. They're pretty cool. They're small. They're cool. They're not gonna ruin your house. They're not gonna be like the size of your house either. It's just it'd be a good pet.
No, but I think I gotta go. My number 3. Wow. I like fish. Fish are pretty cool.
Fish?
Every fish. No, but specifically marlins, dude. Marlins are so cool.
That is solid.
Marlins are cool and they're terrifying.
Yeah, exactly.
I would video on my phone of a marlin going like 70 miles an hour and not breaking the water. Not creating any surface waves or anything. And it was swinging on like this close to the top of the water, and it wasn't breaking it at all, and it was going like 70 miles an hour.
That's insane.
And they'll do that. They'll just do it.
It's just like that happens,
It's a nature thing. It's a nature thing.
Yeah, it's very
I don't know what I keep wanting to say duck-billed, but I don't think duck-billed hawk is the right one. It's some hawk or falcon. Like, it might be the peregrine falcon. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on it.
I'm not good with.
It's a hawk or falcon, but it's a bird, and it'll dive at like 200 miles an hour.
Falcon.
And it'll punch.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a falcon.
Yeah. It'll
punch. I think it's a peregrine. It'll dive, and it'll punch its victims, which are usually goats. It does this a lot to goats. It'll dive and it'll punch them in the spine and kill them. By breaking their spine.
Like just puncturing it?
No, punching it. Like it makes a fist with its talons and punches it. While dive bombing at 200 miles an hour. Can you imagine being a family of that goat? Sitting there like grazing with your dad.
Yeah, imagine that being you.
No, you're out there with your dad one day, you're grazing. You're sitting there on a hill grazing, okay? And you just see your dad get absolutely hammer-fisted by a bird from the sky and taken away. I'm shedding tears. What? I mean, what?
What are you supposed to do?
What do you?
What are you supposed to do when you get violently attacked by a bird?
Exactly. I think we should use peregrine falcons for like military aspects, dude. Like armor them boys.
They could do something. Like, train them enough.
Yes, yeah.
That'd be. They wouldn't.
You could train them. You could for sure train them.
Who would expect it?
Like.
Who would expect
it?
They're not gonna.
Exactly.
They're not gonna expect a bird from.
Release like 2,000 birds in the middle of the desert.
Exactly. Nobody's gonna.
Iraq is not gonna stop that. They're not stopping it.
They're not gonna know what's coming.
Like, color our helmets like red or
They'll
blue
just see birds.
or something.
They'll be like, oh yeah, birds. Why are they coming at us so fast?
Yeah.
And then they're going to get punched.
Yeah, exactly. They're getting punched in the face. And they're dying immediately, on the spot.
Yeah, 200 miles an hour to the head.
I mean, it's crazy. That, you have to realize, that's more than 3 times faster than a cheetah, which is like the fastest land animal.
Exactly.
That's insane.
It is.
Because you couldn't catch a cheetah. You couldn't.
No. Well,
60 miles an hour is pretty fast.
You could.
In a car.
No.
They run 60 miles an hour, Jared.
They don't have very long stamina, though. I mean, if you kept a steady jog...
If you ran 60 miles an hour compared to someone who ran 10 miles an hour, I don't think it matters how much stamina you got.
I mean, I run.
I run just a little bit. I probably could beat a cheetah in a race.
No, I wouldn't. I'm not saying I could beat it in a race. Like I'm saying
you can catch it.
I could catch up to it. Not like if
I know
it was
you did not just look at me.
No,
and tell me you
I'm telling
catch up to a
I'm
cheetah.
telling you.
I know you did not look me
Okay.
dead in the eyes and tell me just now that you can catch up to a cheetah and mean it.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm listening.
They only sprint that fast for around 3 to 6 seconds.
Okay, I'm Googling.
Yeah.
I'm
Googling. Start typing.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they're only like doing a dead sprint for 3 to 6 seconds, then they just give up on their victims. Like when chasing animals or chasing their prey, they're only doing a sprint for like 3 to 6 seconds. That was close.
3 to 6 seconds. Jaron, 30 seconds. A 30-second sprint at 60 miles an hour in a dead straight line, you are getting gapped.
Nope. I can do it. Just may have to bring
They can jog at your walking speed, Jaron. Or they can jog at your full running speed, at your dead sprint speed. They can probably walk at your full sprint speed.
I'll just have to bring my monster truck.
Yeah, you're catching it in. I don't know if you want me to tell you. You're running over a couple, boom, 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 speed bumping them boys, but I mean, you're gonna catch them, all right.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta give you that.
Number 4.
What was my number 3? Oh, marlins.
You just said fish.
Then you
said in particular. But yes, marlins are pretty cool. I can give you that. It's funny how we're saying mostly fish, like sea.
Mostly
creatures.
fish.
Mostly sea creatures. I meant sea creatures.
I did say two
yes,
fish.
Exactly. You said shark.
I did say sharks
and marlins. Number 4. I don't want to be too good. I don't want it to be like such a good pick. It can't be amazing.
I don't think
it gotta be.
this game works. I just now realized that.
No, I understand. I understand.
The goal is to have a better draft than the other person,
yes,
not have the spot fit it.
I know.
I'm proud to have it too good.
Shut up. Well, there's none that are too good now. Ooh. I don't know why. Every time I'm like thinking of an animal, I just go to the zoo. Like immediately. My brain is like at the zoo.
You feel like a catalog zoo in your brain.
Yes. I swear, whenever I think of an animal, I'm just in the zoo looking at animals. Like, ooh, there we go. Yep. Just remember the time. Okay. Number 4 pick.
Time?
I don't know how to say it. They're the birds. A toucan. Is that right? Or toucan? Toucan.
Damn. How out of all the birds that you could have said, out of every single bird that there is, not only do you pick toucan, which is a mediocre pick at best.
But they look cool.
They've got a colored beak.
Yeah, exactly.
What else? What is so cool about them?
And it's large.
They're not that big. Maybe 1.5 feet tall.
Yes, but they're really small too, and they're like really cute. You should see them as
One
babies.
of your main selling points was
you should see them.
One of your main selling points was they're small, or they're big, and you said, well, yeah, but they're small.
Yeah, but they have big beaks for their body, you know.
Well,
and
yeah, they've got
really
big beaks
funny.
for their body.
It's
you know what else has
cute.
big beaks? You know what a shoebill stork is?
Oh, shut up! But they look stupid. They're not colorful. They're white.
Shoebill storks are not white. Can assure you of that. They're gray. They have a 6-foot wingspan.
That's even worse.
And when they clack their bill, it sounds like gunshots.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
They terrorize.
Those
like,
are. But that's scary.
Exactly.
I'm trying to say like cute, not like terrorizingly scary.
To be fair, one of my picks was literally the ghost shark.
Yes, exactly.
The thing is terrifying, but I love it. He's just a little guy.
You like mean animals. You like scary animals.
What can I say? I like scary stuff.
I like toucans. They're so cute. Like, I want it as a pet.
I hate how cheery you are about how much you love toucans.
They're so.
I just love them so much. I mean, come on now. You gotta. I don't know what to give you. You're like a toddler trying to show me something that you drew. You want me to hang that picture of a toucan up on the fridge? I mean.
Yeah.
You're so
it
cute.
It wouldn't look like a toucan. If you try and make me draw anything, it's gonna look like a 2-year-old tried to do it.
Oh god.
Probably a newborn.
You know what we need to start
Not
doing?
even a 2-year-old.
You know
I
what
can't
we need
draw.
to start doing? You know that the kids like put it up on the fridge
Yeah.
and then go through and validate which one, like make them stand there and watch us judge each one of them, and be harsh.
That's a 1.
No,
You're so bad.
No, decide if it gets to stay on the fridge or not. You walk up to
That's
it.
That's a no.
No, you rip it straight down the center.
I'd feel so bad for the child.
I would probably.
They would
laugh.
cry.
Exactly.
No.
I would laugh in their face, and then spit on them and kick them, and call them names.
There's no reason.
I guess I just don't like kids, maybe.
Maybe.
What was my number 4? Did I say?
No.
Number 4 are toucans.
Yes. Yes. That's good at number 4. Can't even lie.
Owls are better.
No.
Snowy owls.
Mm-mm. That's fair. I could understand why you think that, but I like toucans more.
That's the most respectful disagreement. I can understand why you think that, but no. Okay.
Hey, at least I'm being respectful.
That's your respectful right there.
That is
You
rude.
can go shove your respectful, Jan. I'm just saying. Now, my number 4 is better than your number 4.
Let's hear it.
I don't know, but I'm sure it's better. Because just based on your list so far, I'm sure it's better. Cougars. Yeah, cougars.
Yeah, I can agree on that one.
God. That's funny.
Sorry.
I meant like the actual ant, like
I know
the
you
mountain
mean.
lions.
Like
Because they're really
lions,
cool.
Panthers,
They're really terrifying.
like Black Panthers.
Black Panthers
Those are
would be
so
cool.
cool.
Those are cool and all, but I don't know if I don't know what it's a big cat. That's all I know.
Yeah.
But around here, and I know my dad heard one night,
Mhm.
and he was like, "Oh." But they will imitate babies crying, like they.
Panthers, or like cougars.
It's
Just an
it's a
animal
big cat.
of
It's
some
a big
sort?
cat. It's
Like,
a big cat.
There's like mountain lions.
Let me look
There's
it up.
Black Panthers. I don't know if is there different colored panthers, or is there just like Black Panthers? Because I don't
A
know.
lyrebird, but that's a bird.
What's that bird? Yep.
Okay, well I can't find it, but they one of the big cats will like, and it's my dad told me. I've never heard them personally, but I do know that I do know a bunch of people who have found them, like, or heard of them, And the girl that I was telling you about earlier
Mm-hmm.
told me a story about how she heard them.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. A lot of crazy stuff.
I feel like I know what you mean, but it's just...
It's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Because, like, they'll... I don't know if it's, like... Because it's crazy to think about because it's, like... It kind of makes you think, did they develop it specifically because they heard human babies crying?
To attract people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're hunting us? Like, that's freaky.
That is very scary. Just imagine, like, camping hearing that noise. God.
I'm crapping myself.
No, I'm not. I'd probably just...
Double locking, zipping my tent.
Double locking
I don't
your
care.
tent. You're gonna lock your tent.
I don't care.
What is that gonna do? You're
gets
still
in,
gonna
I ain't getting out.
thrown around by the animal. That ain't gonna get you anywhere.
If he gets in, I ain't getting out. I'm accepting my fate. That's all I'm saying. Because I double lock.
Yeah, like tent. I just close my eyes. I just like
lock myself in a steel box. He ain't getting me.
Yeah.
Make sure there's zero.
Have one. Make sure to have one on hand.
Yeah. Keep it pack a mini safe room.
No way of getting out. Once you're in,
Pocket
you're in.
safe room.
Once you're in, you're in.
There's no
way of getting
It's
out.
not even a door. It's just a steel plate that fits, and you just can't get it out. You have to wait for someone to open the door. But by then the oxygen will have run out.
That's a solid pick though. What it's like cougar. It's like cougar and animal. Like, is it like a cat?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was like just a type.
It's when an older woman. No. It's your number 5 here.
My number 5?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. No clue.
Okay. You can't name a single animal right now?
No, I can. It just would give me a minute because I wasn't thinking about it at all.
I think gazelles are pretty cool.
Are you gonna say that number 5?
No.
Okay, good. I was about to throw you somewhere. I don't know where.
I just realized because there's so many cool. I could go to number 10. I feel real quick because there's so many cool animals, dude. I could name 80 off the top of my head. Without
that's fair. That's fair.
There's so many cool animals.
It's just, and there's so many cool animals that makes it hard to pick 5. You know. God, I don't know. I mean,
I don't either. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
No clue. Well, no, I mean, I know what I'm picking. I don't know what you're picking.
Cause I don't know what I'm picking either.
I know exactly what I'm picking without doubt.
That's fair. I just don't know though.
I'm a big animal guy. Big animal.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying I'm picking solely big animals, but I like animals.
You are. I'm picking all like little cute animals, and you're just like,
yeah,
shark.
Screw your little cute animals.
What's wrong
my
with
big
them,
animals? What was my first pick?
Your first
Pangolins are small.
Penguins are very small. You are right about that one. How big are they? Do you know?
Probably about like lengthwise, probably about 3 feet long.
You sure? They looked smaller.
About that big.
Like, okay, so like almost, no, that's pretty big.
That's about 3 feet.
Well, yeah, with tail and everything, that does make sense. I forgot they had tails.
Yeah.
Don't know why. Shoot. You know what? Animals? Any animals? With us going with any animals?
Mm-hmm.
Solid pick. Dogs.
Okay, yeah, I love dogs.
Exactly.
Dogs are a good pick.
They're pets.
We don't deserve dogs.
They're our pet.
Dogs are great.
Did you just say you don't deserve dogs?
We don't. Humans as a race.
Oh, I thought you said
dogs.
I don't deserve dogs. Like me in particular.
You!
I was like, what did I do wrong?
No, but we don't deserve dogs. Dogs are too sweet. Dogs are too innocent.
Well, they can be. We kind of have to
train them.
Train them. If we didn't train them, they'd be probably eating our faces off if we tried to pet them. But it's okay.
I will go up to a wolf right now and prove that wrong. I will square up with a coyote.
2 seconds later, you're crying under.
How many coyotes do you think I could take in a fight?
Like, 5 max.
I've asked this question before, I think. 5 max? I haven't even laid out the situation here.
Oh, well, I'm still saying
5 max.
I think 5.
No matter the situation.
It does depend on the situation, but if it was just like...
Bare knuckle brawl, how many do you think I'm taking? 2. Give me an
2?
honest answer, 2. I feel like I could take 2.
Fair.
I feel like 3.
I mean, they aren't very, like, want to attack you either. They're very timid.
There was a boy not too long ago in Kentucky that got his face ripped off by one. So,
Maybe they're different out here. In Colorado, they're very scared of people. Like, they'd run away. They'd have, like, any opportunity, they would want to be away from you. They would not want to be near
I think ours
Colorado.
are so cracked up on our homemade moonshine.
I guess. That, honestly, that does make sense.
Maybe that one broke into a still or something. I don't know what you want to do.
Cocaine bear with coyotes.
Yeah.
Because I've never heard of them being that vicious before. Maybe it's just Kentucky.
It's just, let's be honest. Yeah.
I still have not said my number 5.
Yeah, pick your number 5.
Oh, yeah,
you did dogs.
I said dogs. I did say dogs. In particular, I'm either going with Yes, I was gonna say either golden retriever, German Shepherd, or Huskies.
Huskies are too.
Huskies are very energetic.
Well, that too, but they're also really fur heavy.
Yes.
They shed a lot.
My parents used to have a German Shepherd. It had one green eye and one blue eye.
You currently have a German Shepherd.
Oh, I meant Husky. My bad. Bald? I'm sorry.
My bald.
Just immediately loses all my hair. I bald.
I look over, you're shining. Bald!
The monitor is just like...
Monitor's reflecting off your bald head. No, but in all honesty, I agree with that. Dogs are great. I love dogs. They're so sweet.
Yeah, they are. They
Most
are
times.
awesome. For the most part.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah, for the most part. Dude, I was scared of German Shepherds for the longest time. Because when I was like 5, this German Shepherd, kind of like, it was like a family.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just kind of chilling there. I'm walking by to go to my friend's house. Starts chasing after me. Trips me. And then goes back over there. So chases me down. Acts like he's gonna viciously attack me. Trips me.
He just started bullying.
Makes me fall on my back.
I like to
goes back and
actually
sits back down like nothing happened.
Be honest here. That's not at all what happened. He ran up to you, tripped you, and then insulted you, spit on you, kicked dirt on you, kicked dirt on you, and walked away.
That's probably
stood up on his 2 hind legs and walked away. And you cried so hard you blacked out in the middle of the sidewalk. Let's just be honest. This is what happened.
Expose me this hard. I'm playing, but it was so funny. No, because then I was genuinely so scared of German Shepherds for the longest time. Because I did not want to get harassed again. That gave me trauma. Like, I was scared to look at a German Shepherd again. Bro made sure I was scared of him.
Well,
like, I thought I was about to just get viciously attacked by a German Shepherd. I was so scared for my life. And then I get tripped. I was like, what just happened to me? What is it? What? I thought I was gonna die.
So
nope. I just got tripped. Then he walked away.
Then he insulted you.
Yes.
Then he started bullying you.
I swear, if that person was a human being, I would have been verbally assaulted after he tripped me. Like, I would have been looked at, stared at, and be like, haha, loser. As I'm on the ground. In that
exact monotone voice. Haha, loser.
And then walk away.
No, but,
I was like, I was like 8 years old, bro. I didn't deserve that. I did nothing wrong. I was literally just trying to go to my friend's house, and I get harassed by a German Shepherd.
I was like...
Then I ended up buying one.
I couldn't help but think about the whole time you were telling your story. I was kind of like, you own a German Shepherd.
Why?
You walk through your house and you get like PTSD.
Every time. Please don't trip me. Please don't trip me.
You're walking, you turn around, and you just have a heart attack.
Yeah, like every time. Every time I see him, I'm just like, don't. Not again. Please don't.
You wake up to having night terrors about your own dog
tripping me.
Yeah. Not even attacking,
chasing me around.
Just tripping you.
Okay, let's hear your number 5.
Oh, my number 5? I don't know. No, I'm kidding.
You're not.
Give me... Okay, I am too kidding, but give me, I lost the name now. Black Mambas. Black Mambas are great. We love Black Mambas.
The snakes?
Yeah, the snake. No, Kobe Bryant.
Shut up. Okay.
Just,
That's fair. I was gonna pick a snake, but I decided to put...
I love snakes,
I think that's better on, like, top 10, in my opinion. And if I did go for a snake, I'm going for...
King Cobra.
King Cobra's solid. Oh, what are they called? I don't remember the name. Ball pythons.
Ball pythons are great.
I think they're really cool.
I believe I had a couple of ball pythons when I was little.
Named Perry? Were they named Perry?
Both of them were named Perry. Speaking of...
What?
Speaking of... this has nothing to do with snakes, but this does have something to do with animals. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I lost... Okay. We used to have a hamster. I don't know if I told you this story. We used to have a hamster. It might have been a guinea pig, but I believe... It was some sort of gerbil. Or, like, an animal of the rodentia variety. Okay? And we used to have it, and we took good care of it for the most part. But I think it was one of my dad's friends. He would always come by, and he would feed the hamster powdered donuts.
I think you're
like
telling
every
me this
day.
story.
And one day he cut it off cold turkey, and ended up having a diabetic, like a heart attack or something. It had diabetes.
Bro,
The hamster had diabetes, and it died. It died from it because he cut it off.
Yeah, stop giving him sugar. Ended up killing him. That's insane. How do you manage to powder donuts to a guinea pig? Bro is at least 30 pounds.
Yeah.
How do you know how much he weighed? How fat was that guinea pig?
Maybe 2 pounds. Which is huge for guinea pig. And no, it wasn't a guinea. I think it was a hamster.
It's even worse.
And you gotta realize how big 2 pounds is for a hamster.
I know.
That thing was massive.
Okay, Black Mamba though. Solid pick. That's a solid pick. I think that's a good pick.
I really don't know how snakes work. I know that sounds... I mean, I do know how they work, but it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I understand that.
To me.
Like, they just slither around.
Like, it's supposed to be that their muscles contract in their stomach, their abdomens, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that. Because I can tell you right now, if I lay down on the ground and flex for long enough, I ain't moving.
Yeah, that's fair.
I am not moving.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start moving my abs.
Yeah,
it's gonna move.
Like, it's not doing anything.
Like
right?
a.
It's not. It's legitimately not doing anything.
Literally. That's literally impossible. Like.
Okay. One time when I lived in Florida, I was about.
That's not them.
I was like 8, 9. I lived in Florida. This was when I lived in Florida. It was after I lived in North Carolina. I lived in Florida. I was just kind of learning what racism was. That's how you know it's going to be a great story. Just kind of learning what it was. So, I was pretty young, I feel like. Yeah, I was pretty young. And I was just now learning about the full racism. Just coming to that conclusion. So, I had a friend over, and I think his name was Dante. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
It was something with a D, but I think it was Dante.
Maybe it was Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Okay, it was not Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Why?
Anyways, this kid was he was black. Okay.
Okay, I was wrong.
And we had him over. Okay, and he was staying with us. And he didn't say that or anything, but he was standing. He was playing with us, playing with me on my Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to go do something, like talk to Mom, say something to her, and she was like, "I think he just put one of your Xbox games in his backpack." And I was like, "Mom, that is racism. You can't just say that." I was like, "That's just because he's black, isn't it?" And she was like, "No," and it went on. Nothing went on about it afterwards for a little bit. And then the next time he came over, next time that he came over, okay.
Okay.
Alright. Next time he came over, I caught him stealing my Xbox game. Like stuffing them in his bag. And this is the word for it. His mom was there. He was there with his mom. And so he was caught in front of it. I caught him in front of his mom. Because Mom said something that day too. I believe, she was like, "Yeah, I think he's stealing again." And I was like, "Okay, Mom, you're being racist again. Quit it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's wrong." And then I'd like turn around and he was stuffing an Xbox game into his backpack, and I was like,
"Bro, what?"
I was like, "Okay."
What do you do in that situation?
Uh,
Get out of my
I don't
house.
know, man. Yeah, that was one of the things. I made him give me the games back, and I made him get out of my house.
That's fair. That's solid.
What can you do? What can you do? Because I just thought it was my mom being racist, but
No, he was doing it.
and to clarify, my mother is not racist. She's not.
Well, I mean,
But I thought she was.
okay, I thought that was
In
gonna
that-
be a
in that-
lot worse. You just said but.
But she does. But she does commit hate crimes. She's not racist though. No, but it was something for sure.
I bet. I haven't had any stories like that. Golly.
I had a lot of crazy stories. We had a pit bull.
Oh.
I love
name,
pit bulls.
Name Cupcake?
It was named Coco.
Oh, Coco. That's a pretty common pit bull name.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Named Coco. And Jesus Christ, dude, my phone is blowing up.
Yeah, I know.
Named Coco, and we went to Florida. I don't really remember this trip. I don't remember this trip to Florida, but we went to Florida, and our dog had just had puppies.
Right.
Okay. Fun, awesome, great. We love puppies.
Yeah.
We went to Florida. My dad didn't go. That was whatever. My dad wasn't. He was off doing his thing at the time. This is when I lived in North Carolina.
Yeah.
He was off doing his thing at the time. Heroin. Let's
be honest.
Let's front that.
Yeah.
Heroin. But it is what it is. And we came back, and it was just Coco. No puppies. Just Coco. And I think he sold them for money.
That's crazy.
And I was like, but they were nice, but they were such cute little puppies. I love pit bulls, by the way. I love
Pit bulls are awesome.
Pit bulls are beautiful. Keep in mind, Coco, and we had Coco for a little while longer, and then he took her off too.
Really?
Yeah, I don't really
That
remember
sucks.
when he did that. But we had Coco, and we had the swing set, the swing set playground combo. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Like, the
yeah.
one with the slide, the one with the
Yeah.
swing set. Okay, she would always climb up the ladder on the thing to the slide. And get, I don't know if she would climb the ladder. I think she would just jump up. This thing was like 5 feet off the ground at moment. At
Golly.
least. At least. It might have been upwards of 6 feet.
That's insane.
And she would just, I'm pretty sure she would either, because I do remember seeing a dog climb a ladder. And I can't remember if that was a meme or not.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It might not be a meme.
So.
But I do remember at least one time she just straight bounced into that thing. Like, I mean, she popped it into that thing. Craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, I'm telling you. She just boing straight into it, and she was too scared to go down the slide. She would bounce up, she would get up there, but she would never, ever go down the slide.
That's crazy.
So she would just sit there, help, help. I mean, what do you do in that situation?
Pusher.
Get a new dog. This one's broken.
I guess
Give it back. Give it back.
I guess you're stuck there now.
Womp womp.
You gotta stay there.
Yeah, pretty much. I wish.
The only story I have about animals is my bearded dragon that I used to have.
Mm.
I only had him for like 2-3 months, but he was cool. He was nice.
Past tense.
Past tense. Then he became really, really mean. Like really mean. I'd put my hand in there. I would use. I needed gloves to put my hands in there. Because he'd viciously bite my fingers whenever he saw them.
That's terrifying.
I don't know why. I was doing everything I could to take care of him. I'd take him out every so often. Let him roam around the house when the dogs weren't out so he didn't get eaten. And everything. And he just got really mean. So I sold him. Because what else do you do in that situation? Like,
Train
you just
him?
became really mean. No, he was.
Tell him
Quit that.
he's Quit that.
I had to multiple times. He would not stop. I tried my best to do what I could. He was mean. He was being a meanie. So I sold him. Cause that's what you get. If you're gonna bite my fingers, I will sell you.
My when I had my hedgehog, actually around at the same time. Yeah, same time I had my hedgehog. I had a hedgehog, by the way. I don't know if I should do
You did not.
that. I had my hedgehog, and he was awesome. It was really cool because I like hedgehogs. They're really cool animals.
They are. They're very cool.
Very cool.
I love hedgehogs.
But but my grandma, she would breed them. I think. I remember she had 3.
I didn't know that was
She
possible.
had Sonic, and she had Amy, and she had
That's
some
funny.
other ones.
Sonic is
Tails.
a great name for a hedgehog.
Yeah.
I just gotta say that. Sonic is an amazing name for a
Because
hedgehog.
my aunt named him. My aunt's a year
That's
younger than
an amazing name though. I can't even lie. That is an amazing name.
But listen to this. She had him in. So her house, it's a trailer. It's a double wide,
Mhm.
but it splits into 2 back rooms. All right, one side's a bedroom and one side's an extra room that she just. It was mostly a storage room. Like she kept stuff in there, but it had a big open spot in the middle of the floor. And she had, during this time, she had against the wall. As soon as you turned to your left, she had one of the hedgehog cages, and a little bit further on the left still, but against the back wall, the far wall, instead of the wall as soon as you turn in.
Mm-hmm.
So the far wall, she had the other cage, and they both had the hedgehogs in them. And this one, I still don't know how this happened, but she had it on a table. She had the one cage. It wasn't even a cage. It was a big plastic like tote container. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And it had holes in the top of it, so it could breathe. And she would fill it with the stuff it needed, and it worked. It worked fine. It was great. That little thing loved it. But one night, I was staying with my mama. Okay. My mama was in her bed. My aunt was in her bed. McKenna was on the love seat. Mom was on the couch. Okay. This is before Maverick.
Yeah.
So I'm laying in there on the floor, right? I've got a blanket. I've got a blanket laid down, right? I'm chilling, okay? I fall asleep. I wake up. The hedgehog is this far away from my head. And you know I was telling you it was on the table?
Yeah.
The thing wasn't knocked over. It was a plastic. Let me explain this to you. I still don't know how it happened. And thinking about it right now is really confusing me. But plastic container wasn't knocked over. Table was not knocked over. But it was in the floor beside me. Explain that. Explain it.
Maybe you were sleepwalking and just kind of like
I have
took it
sleepwalked
out.
before. I have sleepwalked before.
You may have sleepwalked and just kind of like
I've really been to
to grab the hedgehog. Hey, you're sleeping with me tonight.
You're laying in my bed. No, it was sleeping right next to me too.
Yeah.
I rolled over. The reason I caught it is because I rolled over, and my nose was touching it. My nose was on one of its quills, and I woke up and looked at it and went, "Oh, hello there." What are you doing here? No, I hate it with the, you come here often? I mean, what are you supposed to do in this scenario?
Imagine not owning a hedgehog and just like having one sitting next to you. What do you wake up?
I think I would crap myself. You wake up next to a hedgehog that you don't own? Done. Life is over.
Bro went to the neighbor's house in his sleep.
One time I apparently I used to sleepwalk. And one time I apparently got up in the middle of the night, went to the bathroom, and started peeing. No, I didn't pee standing up. Keep in mind, I didn't close the door behind me either. Didn't pee standing up. I sat down on the trash can.
What?
This is according to my grandma.
What?
My great grandma. I love my great grandma to death, but I can't imagine the sight she had to see. Like 8-year-old me or 10-year-old me just peeing in a trash can.
Asleep?
Squatting down on trash. Yeah, fully asleep.
Bro was having a dream, that's for sure. Jeez.
It was something. It was impressive, is what it was.
How do you manage?
I don't know.
I sleep talk often.
I do too.
And shoot, I gotta remember what I said. It was really funny though. Okay, I remember now. But
Okay.
I fell asleep on the phone with my girlfriend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was talking to me, 'cause I don't think she realized I was asleep, or I think she did realize I was asleep, and was just kind of confused because I was like kind of murmuring while I was asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And then like 12 a.m. midnight, she's like doing her makeup or something, and all she hears from me, like, wasn't like my sleepy voice or anything. Like, it sounded like I was wide awake.
Mm-hmm.
I did what I have to do. And she's like, what? I did what I have to do. And she's like, what are you talking about? 5 minutes later, I wake up and it's like, huh? What is going on? What did you just say to me? What just happened? I'm like, huh? What are you talking about? Then she tells me the story. I'm like, I didn't say that. I don't know what happens. It was hilarious. Like, I genuinely don't know how that happened. Like, I woke up so confused. Because I was like, what are you talking about? Why are you so scared? And she's like, what is going on? Because I didn't sound like I was like I didn't have like my sleepy voice or anything. Like, I sounded like I am now, like completely wide awake. It was hilarious. I didn't even know what to say. I was like, what? There's no way.
One time, well, I got two separate decently. Anyways, there's two separate stories.
Yeah.
One, I rolled over to my ex while on the phone with her while I was asleep,
Mm-hmm.
and I rolled over to her and I was like, "I'm marrying you."
Dead asleep?
I was dead asleep. I don't remember this. She told me that the next day. She told me, she said, "The hell you are." So there's always that.
It's very funny how you said X after that.
Yeah.
That makes that makes it funnier. That makes it funnier.
Key detail.
That's why it was a dream. The dream stayed a dream.
Yeah. No longer do I have that dream. Thank the Lord. No. And another time, apparently, I walked in. I kind of remember this one, actually. I kind of remember saying this. But I don't remember what I was going on about. Like, I don't know what my train of thought was. I walked in. So the thing is, I stayed up all night the night before. And maybe, it might have been 2 nights in a row, honestly.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was...
We did it once. We stayed up once all night. And we were like dying. Dozing off the next day.
2 p.m.
I know. We were like on the verge of dying.
But I was walking into the hallway because Mom called me in there because it was during summer. And I don't know. They just wanted me. I guess they didn't want me to be asleep. Is what it was. They didn't want me to sleep all day. But
Yeah.
I didn't really care. Could I
You could
still
get sleep
continue
at some point.
No. Went out there to Mom. I think Travis was here.
Okay. Yeah.
Richard, McKenna. Don't know who else. Went out there. Was like, do you? Because they were checking to see if I was awake. So I walked in there. I was like, do you have the jellyfishing net for the ID card? I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Bro was
Honestly, you think that's bad? One time,
was in SpongeBob.
Yeah. I was getting my shots done one time. I was like 14.
That's
I
not that.
might have been 13.
That's not that
This is
long.
not that long ago.
No, that is actually very long ago. You gotta realize you're
I'm 16. I'm ancient.
you're ancient. Don't even.
Anyways, went to get my shots, and I don't like needles at all. Like they're not my cup of tea, if you will. So I'm doing my thing. I'm getting my shots, and I see the needle, and it starts freaking me out. So I'm panicking.
That's fair.
I'm getting nauseous. I'm over. What's it called? Like when you breathe too much.
Yeah.
Hyperventilating.
Yeah.
Hyperventilating. I'm on the brink. Like if had I gone on for a couple more minutes, I'm passing out, hitting the ground. I'm sitting there holding my mom's hand. She gets done with the shot, and I'm like, I stood up. I go, does anyone else feel jacuzzi? Don't know.
Bro is great at speaking gibberish.
I am a master yapper at speaking. I'm talking elite.
I mean, I don't like needles by any means, but like I don't like needles at all. But I've never had very much issues. Like I don't like needles, but like I'll do anything to not get shots because I hate them with everything in me. And this wasn't very long ago either. Actually,
you don't dislike needles.
I hate needles, but I don't mind like having to do things like getting flu shots and stuff because I know I kind of have to,
You get flu shots?
I did last year.
I've not had a flu shot since I was like 3.
Yeah, I don't even know why I got it. But see, you want this extra flu shot for more safety? I was
hungry.
Like, sure, I don't know.
You cracked it over your
I had to get
right
4
there.
shots that day. That
Jesus.
was terrible.
Boosters?
Huh?
Boosters.
I don't know, but I had to get 2 shots here, 2 shots here.
They were all different things though.
I didn't remember. I didn't care that much. I just wanted to get it over with. But one day it was literally I was getting my blood drawn. That was what was happening. But like I was just sitting in the chair.
What shots did they give you?
I don't remember, but I was perfectly fine, right?
Uh-huh.
Like felt fine and everything. All that happens, I get a slight headache and everything goes black. Like no, my vision just disappeared. Like it went black. It wasn't even that like I literally was going blind. It just all went black. I could still talk. I could still hear. I still had every sense. I just couldn't see anything. It was so freaky. I was like, no, like I said it so funny too. I was like, hey, guys, I can't see. I don't think this is normal. Like mid getting my blood drawn, I'm just like, hey guys, I can't see. And I feel like I'm about to pass out. I don't think this is very normal. And then they gave me Oreos, and my day was all better. The Oreo, I think I just needed sugar.
Of course you're, that's just what you needed. But of course you're that type of person. My day was going terrible. I blacked out. I couldn't see. But
I
they gave me Oreos.
Everything's better.
Oreos. This is controversial as heck. Oreos are mid. Oreos are mid.
I can't agree with you.
You are so respectful when you disagree
But
with
I
me.
can't
and
disagree either.
Oreos are
Because
mid.
like they're
Or
not
unless
mid.
you have milk,
They're not
they are
mid, but they're overrated.
they're mid.
They're not mid, but they're overrated.
They're mid and overrated, and they're only good with. I'll admit it, they're good with milk.
Yeah, I can
That's
agree
it.
on that too.
That's it.
I could completely agree on that one.
Unless you eat the thins. The thins are.
I don't
They're,
think I've ever had them. Yeah, I
thins,
have.
great.
I've
Thins
had
are
thins
phenomenal.
once. I still like the just regular old Oreos, to be honest.
I don't.
But-
I think too much cookie.
Chips Ahoy over Oreo any day.
Chips
I gotta
Ahoy
say
or-
that.
Crunchy or soft?
I like the chewy Chips Ahoy. That's my favorite.
That's what I meant. Not
Yeah.
soft. But
Soft.
you get crunchy Chips Ahoy, you're either an old person or a monster.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I could go
Have you
down on
ever
both.
had a craving for crunchy Chips Ahoy cookies?
You right. No.
Has anyone in their right mind had a craving ever in their entire life for crunchy Chips Ahoy cookies?
I mean, probably. It's like the original cookie, you know?
It's not the original cookie, Jared.
It's like similar.
First cookie ever made. Yeah, it's similar, as in it tastes like a freaking rock.
No, it don't.
And feels like one, too.
No, it doesn't. It's not
It is
that
very
bad.
similar to the first cookie ever made. A dang fossil.
Burnt.
Fossilized.
Hustle.
I'm telling you. It's
That's
so
crazy.
bad.
They're not that
They're
bad.
cr-
You're
they are
just a bit too much.
No, just saying.
But yes, I do agree on the chewy any day.
Chewy all right.
Chewy over.
Chewy over those fossils every day.
Fossils. That's still crazy.
I don't like chocolate cake.
Oh, I
don't like a lot of chocolate.
I can't agree. I love chocolate, but
I like triple chocolate cake sometimes on a good day.
I
but
think
it's really sweet.
I think it's too much. I think it's way too
I
much
think
chocolate.
it's too much, and that's why I like it.
I don't. It's just.
I don't like regular chocolate cake because of the bitter. Like I even can't explain it. It's not even bitter. It's just taste. It just tastes like chocolate cake. I don't like that. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to tell me. I'm an expert. By any means.
What?
It tastes too much. It tastes too chocolate cake.
Okay. Whatever. What? That doesn't make any sense at all. You just don't. So you just don't like the taste of chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that's understandable.
I don't know.
Still weird for that, but.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying it. Don't get me wrong. Cake is cake, and I'm not a big fan of
Yeah.
cake already.
It's
At
fair,
all?
Fair.
Not a huge
like
sweets guy.
I like every time I got like a birthday or something. Anytime there's cake,
I'm going.
I'm going ice cream cake all the way.
100%.
Exactly.
The
Ice cream
ones
cake
from
is
Dairy
just
Queen.
better. Exactly.
The ones from Dairy Queen.
Yes.
Oh my
that's
god.
That's where I get it. Like
They're
every
doing
time.
something right.
If I get ice cream cake, I'm getting it from there every time.
Those little black balls. I don't know what they are, but they're really good. You know what I'm talking about? The one above the chocolate ice cream layer.
Oh. Yeah,
It's
I
like
think
in the
so.
middle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are so good. I've actually got. I might not anymore, but at a certain point, I know up until this month, sometime we had. If it's not in there, we had ice cream cake still
I
for
love ice
McKenna's
cream
birthday in November.
I used to get ice cream cake like every year for my birthday. Like that was just what I'd get every time. Like the Oreo ones, the Oreo ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. Oh my god,
Yeah,
it
how about
slapped.
You know what does make me want though?
Oof.
An ice cream sandwich.
Oh yes.
I've not had an ice cream sandwich in such a long time.
Yes, I know. It's been forever.
Or a Klondike bar for that matter. I've not had a Klondike bar in a very, very long time.
Huh?
You know what a Klondike bar is?
Do
Do you not remember? I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
I
do you
do.
not remember?
I
the
had one not
commercials?
too long ago, actually. I'd
Really?
say like 3-4 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it at?
I don't know.
How do you know you had it?
My parents gave it to me one day.
Oh.
Yeah. They're like the square bars, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We used to get them all the time, and then we just kind of stopped, and I never thought about it until just
Yeah.
now.
We used to get them too.
And it's not out of health, trust me. We ate deep fried Uncrustables earlier.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, so it's not a health thing.
Those things actually were so good. I thought they were gonna be bad.
I know you.
They were really
You
good.
were literally hating on them until you put it in your mouth.
I know. I took a bite and I was like, in heaven immediately. That gives me an idea. I might go get another one after this, to be honest.
There's still 2 on the counter.
I know.
And now I'm not letting you give. Okay. I've almost. Well, I probably shouldn't admit that. I've almost accidentally burnt down the house more than one time.
You just almost did today, so.
I know. But a man makes mistakes, and a man should be forgiven for his mistakes when he admits that he is wrong and knows that he has done wrong, and so on and so forth.
Don't even talk.
It's
Shut
a
up.
victimless crime.
Bro is reading out of the Bible.
I don't know. I'm just yapping because I want to be able to use the stove again.
We can.
And set up with the oven. I can use the stove. Stove's fine. I just can't. I should honestly, my oven's privileges to be revoked, because this is it happens to me all the time. I actually do this quite a lot, but I will forget. I will put something in the oven the night before or even the day of sometimes, and I'll forget completely about it and remember halfway through when it's already hot and in the oven. I've pulled out many a pan from the oven.
This is why I don't cook.
Because
I know I'm just going to kind of forget about it and burn down the whole house.
Yeah, that's why you don't do that. Don't forget about it.
I wish it was easy.
It's not like it's hard.
It's not that easy, though.
How is it not that easy?
Because I'm stupid.
Oh, look at that. My food's done.
And I can't remember. I can't remember anything.
Set a timer. Set a reminder.
I usually fall asleep, though.
Set a timer.
Mm-mm.
Set an alarm.
Yeah. I guess I
It's
could
the same
do
thing as setting a timer.
I could do that, but watch me forget to set the timer. Watch me think I set the timer, but then I never did set the timer.
Yeah. That's why you don't set an alarm, you set a timer. So you just hit the button.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Yeah. That just makes sense. But no, I think it's easier if I just don't cook. You know? No. You don't know.
Whatever floats your boat. I mean, doesn't mind, but I mean,
I can't cook.
If it feels like gap for you, I guess.
I want to get more into cooking, though, for sure.
Yeah, I love cooking. Cooking is so much fun.
I need to learn some things because I know nothing. Yeah. When it comes to food, I know nothing.
Do y'all do food at your? This is
I just eat.
Do y'all do food at your little coffee shop?
No, I mean we do peanut butter cereal bars sometimes.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like I would eat breakfast from a truck like that.
That's fair.
Little trailer here.
You know,
you could for real transform a whole.
You know those
get a
silver,
horse trailer or something.
Silver diner
Or like
buildings.
a mini camper.
You know those silver.
We're talking about the same thing.
Diner buildings that are you can they're kind of look like a mirror but don't. They're like that silver.
Not really.
And it's I don't know how to explain it. It has a rectangular design and it has you've not seen one of these ever before?
I don't know what you're talking about. You're also doing a really poor job of explaining it.
I know, I'm terrible at explaining things. But it's it's like a silver, they're like diners, but the building, it looks silver. What does it look like? I know, here, I'm gonna pull it up on Google, because, they have the best food. Every time I go to one of those places, I cannot complain on their food. They always have amazing food.
Is it a diner? That's what I'm saying. Is it a diner though?
Yeah.
Then just say a diner. I feel like that's not that hard.
They literally have to look like that. Otherwise, the food's not as good. Anytime I go to a diner that has that same building style, I know their food slaps.
Okay, but
in North Dakota, one of the buildings it's like that silver look to it.
Mm.
They have such good food. They have a German dish.
Mm-hmm.
Best thing ever.
You're just saying that because you're biased.
Yeah, I'm also German.
Hey, buddy.
That's why I know about the
Hey,
dish.
buddy. Don't know if you know this, but biased. I can't even explain it.
They kind of look
Biased
like these.
is me saying, so a diner.
But like they look a certain way. But yes,
Just
a
say
diner.
this certain diner.
Mhm.
Just say whatever diner. I know you don't know.
I don't know the
of it.
name of it, so I couldn't tell you. But
Like, is it like an old Waffle House?
yeah, it kind of looks like that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I guess.
I don't know. I just.
But yeah, I've never been to a diner like that with bad food. They always have such amazing food. Like, any time I go there and like try something new, that's always my favorite place to go for that food, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was a High Plains Diner in my old town in Colorado. Oh my
Is that what it's called?
High Plains Diner?
Yes.
Oh no, that's a different. I'm just talking about diners in whole now. Yes, I was talking about like the silver ones, but it was in my old town. It was called High Plains Diner. Best French toast. Anytime we went there, I ordered French toast. 8 o'clock at night, I'm getting French toast. I did not care. They had such good French
To be fair,
toast.
you wanted to make French toast this morning.
Yeah, I did.
You literally last night you were like,
I love French toast.
yeah, I'm gonna wake up, make some French toast.
That was like 1 a.m. when I was extremely tired.
Yeah.
But
You, to be fair, you went to sleep a lot earlier than I did.
I know you were.
I was
editing.
up till 3.
I know. I fell asleep at like 1:30. I was so tired.
I fell asleep actually a lot later than 3. It was like 6, or 4:30, 5, somewhere around there.
Golly.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
I was up. Well, for one, I was up waiting for the video to get done doing its thing. You know?
Mhm.
And then I was watching House. House is such a good show. You ever watch it?
Mm.
No, okay. It's about this guy, and he's kind of a jerk, right? Nobody likes him at all. Everyone hates him, but he's a really good doctor.
Sounds familiar. No, I'm
What?
kidding. I'm kidding.
I ain't a doctor. I ain't licensed. You have AIDS, you have AIDS, you have AIDS, you have AIDS. I can tell you that all I want and not be true. But you do have AIDS, you should get tested.
Okay. My fault. How do you know?
I gave them to you. No, but I don't know. I'm not a licensed professional.
But we were talking about House, the show.
Hmm?
How he didn't.
Yeah, people don't like him. Nobody in the show likes him.
Is that all you wanted to tell me? Is
Pretty
that people
much.
don't like him?
No, like that's like kind of like the whole premise of the show. Nobody likes him, but he's really, really, really good at his job.
So that's always a plus.
Like he's.
Like, everybody
really
hates
good.
me, but I'm good at my job, so it's fine, right?
No, he's really funny. He's really like for a.
But then nobody likes him. That doesn't make sense.
Nobody
Like,
likes him, but the audience.
okay.
He's mean to. He's a jerk to everyone. Yeah, he's a jerk to everyone.
But then he's funny.
But he's funny. He's witty.
Okay, so he's like mean in a funny way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like there's a clip of him and Dr. Cuddy, right? And I don't know you know
don't,
Dr.
but,
Cuddy is like the leader.
Okay.
Well, not leader.
The
but
leader. Sounds like it's a
the
cult.
boss. It is. She's his boss.
Okay.
And
This ain't a cult, bro.
she's wherever with him, and she goes, "Are you being intentionally dense?" And he looks at her and he goes, "Huh?"
Oh yeah. Okay, I know it. Yeah, we just saw that.
He's a jerk.
Did
He's
we
so
not?
funny. Yeah, it wasn't that.
But
It
yes.
wasn't. It was that format. It wasn't that.
Yeah, it wasn't the same thing, but I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
Was it? That was a different show, like same audio but different show
I have
Or-
no clue.
from that one video that you showed me earlier. It was literally that same audio, so I'm not sure if it's like the same show.
No, I don't know. It was the same audio, same scene, and just different.
Okay, so it's
ending
not like cartoon or anything. It's like actual people.
Yeah, it's like an actual show.
I'm sure it's probably the same thing as you showed me.
It is.
Is it like Doctor?
Doctor House, yes.
I know what you're talking about then. Yeah.
He walks with a cane.
Huh?
He walks with a cane.
I think so.
Process?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a drug. Yeah, okay.
He's a drug addict.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
But yes,
he eats
I know what you're
vitamin
talking
like
about because you know how there's always like those stupid like TikTok parts, like
Yeah.
on TikTok. There's like a ton of like parts of this one show you don't know the name of, so you can't find it. So you have to watch it all on TikTok. Just watch the whole
I don't know if
show.
you know this,
Like I've
but
watched
most
whole
times-
episodes of
Most
random
times,
shows
if you go
on TikTok.
if you go to two things, if you go to the comments, a lot of times it has the show name.
Yeah.
And the other thing,
I just don't
if
care
you
enough.
check the caption, a good percent of the time has the show name
Yeah.
in one of the hashtags.
Yeah. That is fair. I just don't pay enough attention. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'm never gonna watch it, so it's like, why does it matter? I watched 23 parts on it, but I'm never gonna watch the show. I'm just gonna watch this
I'm gonna
one
continue to
episode.
watch TikTok.
Yes. No, like I've gone at least 2 hours just looking through parts on.
Oh my god.
Yes, like then the next week I'm getting just parts of shows, just random shows. I'm like, please stop.
Please
I did this
stop.
once. I don't want it anymore.
Thoroughly invested in watching
Yes.
it.
No, it's like I
please
can't
stop.
not look. Once I see part 2, I'm like, I gotta
You're
see
saying
the
it like
rest.
It's a crash, dude. I can't help but look. I mean,
Yes, it's like an addiction. I'm addicted to watching TikTok part videos. Like once I see part on it,
you're
I'm
addicted
looking
to
through the
getting no
list.
women. That's what I'm hearing right now. You're
makes
addicted
it
to being attracted to men.
Shut up.
You saying?
No.
You watch it with- you say you
I'm
watch it
just
with
saying.
some brothers.
That is just honestly how it goes. If I see like part 1 of 3,
Part one,
I'm watching
20.
all of them. If
Yeah,
there's
and
a
even when it's like 30 parts, you're still like, well, I mean, I could definitely still watch this one.
yes,
Like, no.
and I do, and I do. I could spend all day watching them, and never watch the show.
Yeah.
Like I'll spend all day just watching the episodes on TikTok.
Yeah, that's insane.
I will watch in person, like on the actual show. I'll just watch it on TikTok.
Right. That's so silly. Honestly, it is. Like that is extremely silly. Like,
Yeah.
You know, I think I won't lie. I've got House on Amazon, right? But I will legitimately sit around watching TikTok parts all day.
Exactly. See, now you can't say nothing on me.
Well, no,
Okay.
I wasn't saying anything on you in the first place. I just think it's wild how. I'm not just saying you. I think it's wild that anybody can and I'm part of that demographic, but it's crazy to me that we just sit around and just like
Yeah, we don't watch the show. We just watch.
the clips of the show.
Yeah,
It would be
exactly.
and it's so much more convenient to watch the show because you actually get the
Yes,
full
exactly.
show.
You get to know everything,
Yeah.
not just one little part.
Actually, I will say, I have done that with the show, where I saw the clips of it and actually watched it.
I've never done that.
Ted Lasso, I did that.
That's fair. That is fair.
As soon as I saw the
I
clip of him
haven't.
playing darts, watched the show, and now it's my favorite show.
I've seen a ton of clips on it, but have never
Great show.
watched it.
Elite show.
Yeah, I've seen bunches and bunches of clips. I've watched like 30 minutes of clips just on Ted Lasso.
Dang,
Never watched the show.
that's kind of insane.
I know. It's because I just don't watch shows. I don't watch TV. Like, I watch TV once a month when I'm at a friend's house.
Fair enough.
That's it. Otherwise, I just don't. I don't know. I just watch YouTube,
Or play Xbox.
play Xbox. Exactly.
Or guitar.
Yeah, or instruments. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which, I can't really fault you for that. That's not a bad way to be. It's just,
Spending time, yeah.
Yeah.
Not watching TV at all is a little weird, but it's just not my thing, I guess. I don't know. I've just never been, like,
Not
I
even
can't.
on TV.
I usually just can't stick with shows. Like, I feel like I can do other things when I like put on a TV.
A show, like a background noise.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I
Usually, I just use TV as background noise unless I'm
That's
with
what I do a
friends
lot.
to like genuinely watch it with them.
Yeah.
Because it's something to do.
Yeah. No, I've got a really bad habit for like putting on a show that I want to watch as background noise
Yeah.
and just not paying attention to it, and then I have to rewatch the episodes that I put on for background noise.
I just put on shows for background noise most of the time. Just so like whenever I'm like making food or anything, I just have it on for background noise.
Yeah.
I know it's a rare occurrence for me making food, but that is not something you
Your
hear me
microwave
say.
mac and cheese is as close to
Yeah, probably. I cannot cook at all. Like, I could say that a million times. I am not a good cook.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say I'm a good cook, but I would say I cook a
I'd
lot.
say you're a pretty good cook. I mean, compared to me, you're an amazing cook.
Compared to you, the blind dog in my basement. Also a great cook. I don't have a basement. Or a blind dog.
I was like, what are you talking about?
So. Yeah.
Makes sense.
That's how it is.
I'm an emo baddie gotcha
I
character.
don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. No, okay. Do you remember last year? Okay, I know I had a really bad habit for it,
Last year was crazy.
but do you remember last year when we were playing volleyball and I was in my dress pants and they ripped not just a little bit,
Yeah.
but a lot. I'm talking from leg to leg, like end of leg to end of leg. Do you remember this?
I do. That was hilarious.
That was funny and all.
No,
I was commando.
dying. I was dying.
I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah,
I was
I did.
completely commando.
I know.
Worst day I could have ever managed. And I don't know how. I mean, I ripped probably 6 pairs last year.
I know.
Of
Just because of
jeans.
volleyball,
Just
too.
because of volleyball.
Just because of volleyball.
I'm not ripped a single pair this year.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
On track to.
Now that you've said it, you're gonna get bad luck.
You know what?
Next
just
day,
hope it's not
next day
defense.
it scores something. You're gonna accidentally do the splits, and they're just
Yeah.
gonna come.
I ripped a pair of sweatpants while playing volleyball. Explain that.
How?
I've got them over there. I can show you.
How?
I don't know.
How?
I-
That's actually crazy.
I don't know, man. No, but that day.
I haven't ripped any
That
clothes.
day?
I mean, the most I've done is slid on my knees and put like a hole in my jeans.
knee, yeah.
Yeah, that's like the most I've
Holding
done.
your jeans is crazy. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
It must have been thin jeans.
Not really. I mean, you know what jeans I wear. They're always baggy jeans. But
I can't. Like these right here, the ones I'm wearing.
Mhm.
I don't think I could put a hole in them.
really,
Yeah, like
Yeah,
they're
that's
tough.
fair. Yeah.
They're nice pants though. Anyways,
Or maybe
But-
it was sweatpants.
I believe
I
half
think it was like my
pants.
Fila sweatpants. I think
Maybe.
it was because I wore those all last year.
Yeah.
That's all I wore was those
Those
sweatpants.
gray ones.
Yes,
The
I had
black
like
lines on
5 different Fila sweatpants.
Yeah.
That's all I wore. So it was probably the sweatpants.
Yeah. No, but that day, Trevor gave me his. Because I ripped them, realized I ripped them, and immediately fetal position on the ground where no one
yeah,
could see me.
it was so funny. I felt so
Instantly.
bad for you, but then was laughing at you at the same
Yeah.
time.
No, and Trevor gave me his jacket to cover my everything.
Yeah. Did it work?
I don't think he knew I was commando. I never told him.
Really?
Yeah.
You just got lucky. You had some to help you.
100% lucky.
Otherwise, that could have been a
would
bad
be-
day for you.
Yeah, very bad. It would have been more than very bad.
Butt out, walking around.
Wiener and balls just hanging out. That would have been terrible.
That would have been a bad day. I could
That would
agree.
have been so bad. I would have cried.
See, this is why I'm careful.
Careful,
my
son. It didn't matter
jeans-
how careful I was. I was just ripping them left and right.
Well, I at least wear boxers. I wear boxers everywhere. I'm sure you do now from that trauma.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I had a really bad habit. Well, not a really bad habit. It was once. It was not very often that I would go commando, but it was one day that I did, and I was sitting there, flapping in the wind, and was just hoping and praying nobody saw me.
That's crazy.
Do you remember the outfit I had on? Because I had a button up in my nice pants.
Oh, it's been so long.
I had a button up in my nice pants on, so I ripped them and went to the resource center with Kaylin. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, with Kaylin. And I had Adam Sandler shorts on the rest of the day.
I swear.
With the button up.
Resource center comes in clutch. I gotta say that. The resource
Actually,
center
there was a few times I had to go to the resource center.
Yeah, resource centers come in clutch so much.
To shorts.
Yeah.
Shorts or pants. Or
Same.
no shirts ever. So you had to get a shirt from the resource center.
Really?
Actually, no, that's not true.
I haven't.
When I threw up on myself.
Oh, yeah, I do remember.
And all over the hallway.
That was a bad day.
It was a crazy day.
I saw it and about puked
It was
myself.
out my nose. It was out my mouth. It was all over the hallway.
No.
Everywhere in the hallway.
I remember.
Walls, ceilings, didn't matter.
Yeah, it was
Everywhere. Skylight.
It was bad. I was like genuinely nervous if you were still alive.
I'm a brute. I live.
Almost died.
No, but it was something. It was bad.
I'm sure.
Yeah. No, because here's the thing. I was walking through the hallway, walking back to my classroom, sat my bag down in my classroom, and it hit me. I was like, oh, I'm throwing up.
Yeah.
And I heard from a TikTok that if you hum, it helps you not throw up. Not true. Not true. Not true. I was humming and threw up while I was humming. It came out my nose.
That just made it worse.
So don't hum.
Had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah. Can you imagine sitting there almost choking to death on your own vomit?
Oh, God.
No, and the worst part is, that's not even how it happened first.
Really?
That's the second. Yeah, that was the second round. First round was me. I couldn't catch it. My mouth tried, so I had to keep my hands up in my face. I threw up in them.
Oh.
Threw up in my hands. Went to the bathroom. Threw up out my nose while trying to hum. Nope, it wasn't great.
Oh, that's bad. That is
I
really
don't even
bad.
know what was wrong with me that day.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm going to puke. I just didn't expect it to be world record like velocity. I'm talking breaking the sound barrier, exiting my body.
Yeah.
It was not good.
I'm sure.
I mean,
It's getting pretty late again.
it is.
I think it's time to stop.
I think it's time to call it a night.